Hey, everyone! Welcome back to Podcast and Chill.
Hi, lovely people. It's so nice to have you here again.
Hope you're comfy, maybe with coffee, tea, or pretending to work.
Leo, we're supposed to motivate people, not help them avoid work.
Well, motivation starts with honesty. But why is it so hard to change even when we want to be better? Like, I make plans, and 3 days later, I'm back to my old self.
We've all been there. Everyone wants to grow, but old habits hold us back. That's why today's episode is about becoming your best self, one small step at a time.
Sounds interesting.
We'll talk about three parts: self-awareness, small actions, and lasting growth.
And there is a free PDF habit and confidence tracker in the description.
Yes, download it and practice with us this week.
To begin, it all starts with the foundation, knowing yourself.
Yup, because every great change begins with awareness. So, the first step to any kind of change is self-reflection. This means looking at your real thoughts and feelings.
Like what kind of questions?
Like, am I living in a way that makes me happy? Or, what's stopping me from growing?
I think for me it's overthinking. I plan too much and do too little.
That's a good point. Reflection helps us see what we need to change, but we also need balance.
You mean don't spend all day only thinking?
Exactly. Think, but then act. Small actions are how reflection turns into progress.
You know, it's like learning English.
How so?
When I started, I kept asking myself, why am I not improving? But I never practiced speaking. After I noticed that, I started doing it differently. I stopped judging and started practicing every day.
Perfect example. Self-awareness helps us see what stops us, so we can make better choices and be kind to ourselves.
So friends, have you ever stopped to look back at your own thoughts?
Leave a comment and share what you've discovered about yourself. We'd love to hear it.
Gwen, after thinking about self-reflection, I realized something. Sometimes I'm too hard on myself.
That's a good point.
Good? Oh, why?
Well, many people are hard on themselves without realizing it. And that's why the next step is about mindset.
Oh, mindset, like how we look at things, right?
Right? Before anything else, we need to build a positive mindset.
So, just smile and say, everything's fine?
Not really. Being positive doesn't mean pretending everything is perfect. It means focusing on solutions, not only on problems.
So when something goes wrong, instead of saying, this is terrible, I could say, okay, how can I fix it?
Exactly. That's a healthy kind of positivity. It's not about ignoring pain. It's about choosing hope.
I like that. But what about this thing called growth mindset? I keep hearing it on YouTube.
Good question. A growth mindset means believing that you can get better through effort, not just talent.
So it's not I'm bad at this, but I'm learning this.
Exactly. It's simple but powerful. When you believe you can improve, you actually try more.
It reminds me of my friend who's learning English.
Oh, what about her?
She's really outgoing, but she doesn't talk much in English because she thinks her pronunciation isn't good enough. But after she talked with a teacher who said, your accent shows where you come from, that's something to be proud of, her mindset changed. Now she speaks more freely and enjoys learning again.
That's the power of mindset. It helps you deal with stress, face challenges, and even live healthier.
Seriously? Healthier?
Yes, people with positive and growth mindsets often have lower stress.
Wow, so thinking better actually helps us feel better.
Exactly, Leo. It all starts in the mind.
Okay, I think I'm ready to train my brain.
That's the spirit. You know what? Positivity sounds simple, but it actually has two sides. One side helps us grow, but the other can hurt us without us even realizing.
Really? You mean like when people try too hard to stay positive? Let me think. It's called toxic positivity, right?
Correct.
What's the difference between healthy positivity and toxic positivity? Because honestly, I see so many quotes online like good vibes only and be happy no matter what.
Yeah, that's a good example. Those phrases sound nice, but sometimes they can be a little fake.
Fake? Like pretending to be happy when you're not?
So true. Healthy positivity means you stay hopeful but still face reality. You can say, "This is hard, but I'll try my best."
So you accept the bad feelings too?
Yes, because ignoring them doesn't make them go away. It's okay to feel sad, angry, or tired. What matters is how you deal with it. And toxic positivity isn't just being happy all the time, it actually has two parts.
Two parts. What do you mean?
The first part is avoiding real feelings. People say everything's fine, even when they feel sad or stressed. They don't let themselves feel the truth.
Can you give an example?
Sure, imagine a student who gets a bad grade. Instead of feeling sad or asking why, she just says, "It's okay, I'm fine," and moves on. She hides her real feelings.
So she hides what she really feels.
Exactly. And the second part is when people say nice things like, "It'll get better," but they don't take action.
So one is hiding your feelings and the other is doing nothing to change?
Right? Both parts of toxic positivity stop you from growing and really solving the problem.
Wow, that's deep. So real positivity means being honest, not pretending.
Yes. It's not about being happy all the time. It's about being kind to yourself through all emotions.
I love that. I think I'll stop saying I'm fine when I'm actually not.
That's already a healthy change.
So, we've talked about mindset and reflection. Now it's time for action, right?
Right? Because knowing is one thing, but doing is another. By the way, have you ever noticed these two kinds of positivity in your life?
Share an example or a moment you faced toxic positivity in the comments, friends.
All right, now we'll explore how to plan and take real steps to become the best version of yourself.
Okay, so now how do we actually start changing, Gwen?
Great question. This part is all about planning and action. Because reflection is good, but without action, it's just dreaming.
Ouch, that hurts a little.
We can begin with something simple: setting realistic goals.
Oh, yeah. I used to write goals like, I'll become fluent in English in 3 months. Guess what? I gave up in 2 weeks.
That's exactly the problem. Many people give up because their goals are too big or not clear.
So, what should we do instead?
Break your goals into smaller steps. For example, instead of saying, "I'll be fluent," say, "I'll practice speaking for 10 minutes every day."
Like mini goals.
Exactly. Small habits lead to big changes. Maybe start with drinking more water, walking 10 minutes a day, or learning 5 new English words every morning.
I like that. Feels less scary and more possible.
That's the point. Goals should help you move forward, not make you feel overwhelmed.
Okay, but what about when I can't see my progress? Sometimes it feels like nothing's changing.
That's where visualization comes in.
Visualization sounds fancy. What is it?
It means picturing yourself achieving your goal. Imagine it clearly about how it feels, what you see, what you hear. When you imagine success, your brain starts to believe it's possible, and you begin to act that way.
So if I imagine myself speaking English confidently on stage, my brain might help me get there.
Yes, visualization helps you stay motivated and confident. Athletes use it, students use it, and it really works.
It's like creating a movie where you are the main character and you already win.
That's one way to see it. Just remember, imagine it, then take action. One small step every day.
Got it. Small goals, clear vision, and daily action.
Perfect. And of course, even with a plan, we will face problems like doubts, fears, or maybe failure.
I get that. I often doubt myself before I even start doing something.
Yeah, that's the fear of failure. It's one of the biggest things that stops people from growing.
Honestly, I've seen that happen a lot. One of my classmates tried to start a YouTube channel to practice speaking English. She made one video but deleted it right after saying, "It's not perfect yet."
That's so common. We stop before we even start because we're afraid of not being good enough.
Yeah, she had great ideas, just not enough confidence.
I think many people can relate to that. We often wait until we're perfect before starting, but the truth is that progress only happens when we start, even if it's messy.
So it's okay to fail, right?
More than okay. Failure is a teacher. It's a natural part of growth. Taking small steps is progress.
I like that. My dear friends, next time if you make a mistake, just remember it's part of learning.
That's the spirit. What's important isn't perfection, but progress.
And sometimes progress doesn't look exciting, like reading one page or saying one English sentence correctly, but it still counts.
Exactly. Every small effort builds your confidence over time. To be honest, it's a bit embarrassing to say this, but I once made a big mistake at work.
Really? What happened?
I sent an email to the wrong client with all the wrong information. I thought my boss would be mad. But she just said, "Now you'll never forget to double check."
Well, sometimes mistakes teach better than success.
That time, I learned that instead of asking, "Why did I fail?" ask, "What did I learn?" It changes your focus from pain to growth.
Yeah. Because when we think about failure that way, it becomes less scary.
True. Every challenge teaches us something about patience, discipline, or just being kind to yourself.
And sometimes the lesson is simply that we're stronger than we thought.
That's right. Challenges teach us and help us grow. They make the journey meaningful.
Speaking of journey, I like to think of personal growth like learning a language. You don't become fluent in one day. You keep practicing, learning, and improving for years.
Yes, growth is a lifelong process. Becoming your best self isn't a destination, it's a journey that never ends.
And the cool part is, you can always learn something new, such as a new skill, a new hobby, or even a new way of thinking.
Yes, people who keep learning are usually happier and less stressed. Their minds stay active and open.
I've noticed that too. When I learn something small, like cooking a new dish or reading a new book, I feel proud of myself.
Exactly. That feeling is growth.
So guys, if you're listening right now, maybe ask yourself, what's one new thing you can learn today? It doesn't have to be big, just something.
I love that. Growth isn't about speed, it's about direction. Keep moving, even slowly.
All right, Gwen, so we've covered reflection, mindset, planning, and growth. But how do we keep that positive energy every day?
Perfect question to move forward. Next, let's see how we can make positive thinking part of our everyday life.
But I think one of the hardest parts is staying positive every day. Someone like me, who is always cheerful, sometimes finds it hard to stay positive.
Absolutely. That's why daily practices are so important. A good place to start is gratitude.
Gratitude. I used to think, why write it down? I know I'm lucky.
Writing it down helps your brain notice the good things. Just 3 things a day, even small or big, can shift your focus from negative to positive.
I tried it once. I wrote, I'm grateful for my morning coffee, my cat, and my socks.
That's perfect. What really matters is the habit. It doesn't have to be special.
And honestly, after a week, I felt lighter. Like my mind wasn't stuck on problems all the time. I started noticing little joys, like the sun hitting my window or a funny message from a friend.
Exactly. Gratitude helps you see the positive even on hard days.
Another thing that really changed my mood was positive self-talk.
Yes, that's the next step. The voice in your head can be your biggest friend or your worst enemy. Try changing I can't to I'm trying my best. It can really reduce stress and help you feel more confident.
I remember before making this podcast channel with you, my brain said, nobody will watch. But I said to myself, I'm ready. I'll do my best.
And yeah, look at us today. We're loved by so many friends.
Yup. Our dear friends joined, commented, and even thanked us for sharing. I feel so great.
Yeah, that small change in self-talk made a big difference.
And it has also helped us stay together until now.
Yes. And this also connects to what I'm going to share. Another important practice is paying attention to your environment.
Oh, that one hit me hard. My old French study group. They were always complaining, this is too hard. I'll never get it. I noticed I started thinking the same way.
That's exactly it. Your environment affects your mindset and energy. Be around people who inspire you, help you, and challenge you to grow. Just like Leo and me now, we're here together to grow, even though sometimes there are small arguments.
Yup. I want to share a story. When I joined a new group who practiced speaking daily and supported each other, my English improved so much faster.
You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. It's true. Choosing your company wisely makes a real difference.
And it's not just about avoiding negativity, it's also about spreading positivity. I started complimenting classmates, smiling more, and even small gestures like helping someone with homework. It actually made me happier too.
And here's a bonus. Positive thinking isn't just mental, it has physical benefits too.
Wait, so smiling more and thinking positively actually helps my body?
Yes. Studies show that people with a positive mindset have lower stress hormones, better sleep, and lower blood pressure.
Wow. So all those good vibes really do help me live longer?
Exactly.
That's amazing. I always thought positivity was just feeling good. Turns out it's actually good for you.
So, if we put all these ideas together, gratitude, positive self-talk, choosing the right environment, and sharing positivity, we can make a simple daily routine that helps us grow.
I like that. It's fun to do. Small wins every day, like finishing a walk, saying a new English sentence, or seeing something beautiful, all help you improve.
Exactly. Consistency matters more than intensity. Small, mindful actions build lasting habits.
Okay, so here's my challenge for our listeners this week. Write 3 things you're grateful for each day. Challenge your mind and say, I'm doing my best. And try to spend time with people who make you feel inspired or happy.
And don't forget, share your small wins in the comments. Together, we can keep learning and becoming better every day.
Wow, Gwen, that was a full journey today. I feel happy and excited just talking about all these ideas.
Me too, Leo. I hope our listeners feel the same, ready to try small steps to be their best self.
To everyone listening now, thank you for spending time with us.
Yes, really. We appreciate that you are here and listening.
And remember that little things you do every day make a big difference. Keep practicing gratitude, saying nice things to yourself, and being around positive people.
Growth is a journey, not a race. Be kind to yourself and take your time.
If you liked today's episode, please like, share, and follow Pod and Chill so you don't miss the next episode.
And write a comment or share one small good thing you did this week. We love to hear from you.
Until next time, keep relaxing, keep learning, and keep trying to be the best version of yourself.
I'm your friend, Gwen. Bye for now.
And I'm Leo. See you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.